Generally speaking, when I'm going to be visited by the ETs, I'll always wake up beforehand and I'll know. It's just a telepathic thing. Sometimes I get that with the military. Before they arrive, I'll wake up. Quite often I won't. And again, with their technology, they can make sure that they keep you asleep and drugged. But this one particular occasion, I was in my bedroom, woke up, and I thought, something's not right here. Something is about to happen. So they did come up the stairs into my room, and I could hear a helicopter outside. So I thought, okay, so that told me this is going to be, they're going to take me off somewhere. Now, at that point, I was already paralysed. I could open and close my eyes, but everything else was paralysed. So couldn't talk, couldn't move. They got a body bag on a stretcher, put me in that, kept it open a very small amount so I could breathe. So I literally could sort of see about that much out of this body bag. Took me down the stairs outside to this black helicopter, put me on. Two of the guys stayed, the other two guys went off in a black car. Went up in the helicopter, was flying for about 45 minutes. Landed, I remember it was so cold. Landed, I could vaguely see some very sort of wide, thick metal doors. So I thought, I'm really going to try to move as much as I can to sort of see the surroundings. Where am I? Managed to slightly move my head up a little bit, so I could see outside the body bag. Lots of sort of hills, greenery, a big sort of 12-foot gate. Went in through the double doors and downwards. So I thought, okay, that tells me it's an underground military base that we're on. Took me into a room, a side room off the corridor, and put me on the bed, took me out of the body bag. Still at this point, as much as I was trying, could not move, could not talk. Everyone left apart from one of the chaps, and again, they were just all dressed in black, no particular, names or symbols or anything, just all in black. This one chap didn't look quite human. There was something about his energy in his eyes. I thought, okay. He stayed in the room. Chap came in with a lab coat on and this type of machine. I thought, okay, this is going to be interesting. Two very, very long needles at the end of this wire was put into my upper arm. And some sort of fluid was pumped in, and I could literally feel this going all around my body, and it was very cold, and I started to feel very ill. So I thought, oh, this is a new one. This hasn't been done before. The machine had this sort of box, so the wire that was going into my arm and a wire that was coming out the other end going out into the corridor. And the chap in the lab coat switched it on, and I could hear this sort of whirring electrical sound. Flicked the switch, and the only way I can describe it is whatever fluid they'd put into me was obviously acting as some sort of conductor for the electricity. The most bizarre feeling I've ever felt of this electricity passing around my body, and where this liquid had been ice cold, it started to get red hot, whatever it was. And then I started to feel that my body was changing shape into my reptilian form. I thought, oh my goodness, okay. They're trying to force me to change into my other form. And of course, at that point, there's so many thoughts going through your mind, because I'm thinking, if they achieve that, this is going to be another thing that they're going to try to use me for. I knew that instantly. So I thought, oh, this is not good. And I tried to fight, and I thought, I must not change shape, because if they realise they can do that to me, this is going to be an ongoing thing, possibly for the rest of my life, which obviously I don't want.